How interesting does it sound to visit an attraction known worldwide that was built between 2589 and 2504 BC that boggles the minds of archaeologists, scientists, and astronomers all over the globe? The advances of ancient Egypt have molded multiple aspects of the world we live in currently, and the world will kind of be a different place actually without their inventions and discoveries. Visiting this culturally rich civilization is necessary for everyone, in my opinion. I've researched a lot about ancient Egyptian culture because my ancestors were actually from Egypt, and my grandparents gave me a lot of information about their culture when I was growing up. So what I would like to provide you with is just showing you how a culture that was established approximately 3100 BC influenced modern day society in many ways. Egypt also has attractions that every human cannot go throughout their whole life without witnessing at least once. And you will have to get the full experience by enjoying some of Egypt's finest cuisine. Now, how could you not want to visit a country with a culture so advanced that inventions and discoveries from ancient Egyptians are still used in our modern day society? Ancient Egyptians discovered many ways to make daily life a lot more organized. Most of today's society studies and uses their inventions on a day-to-day basis. Egyptians invented the method of writing, and they also invented paper. Hieroglyphics were used by Egyptians to keep accurate records as well as maintain control of the empire that they created. Papyrus is the creation of paper that was made from the papyrus plant. Egyptians mass-produced papyrus and sold it to neighboring countries. And Lawkins wrote an article about this information, and they also invented various ways to keep track of time. Egyptians are known to be the creators of the modern day calendar. With the help of their knowledge in astronomy, they were able to create a 12-month calendar with 4 weeks in a month and 7 days in a week. They were also the first group of people to create methods of dividing the day into equal parts by way of the clock system. There are many additional inventions from ancient Egyptians, like their knowledge in the sciences. This includes the inventions of astronomy, mathematics, especially geometry, as well as their creation of various medicines. And with the inventions they created, there are multiple historical attractions that one could visit today that validates their contribution to modern day society. The attractions bring in about a few million tourists from around the globe each year. And what is the first thing that comes to mind when you hear Egypt? Pyramids? Yes, they are very popular, but there are many other historical monuments and attractions that were just as important to visit. But there's no way you can talk about Egypt without speaking about the Great Pyramids of Giza. There are many interesting facts that I received from an article written by Ivan about the pyramids that our modern day technology could not replicate. The interior temperature is a constant and equal to the average temperature of the Earth, which is 68 degrees Fahrenheit. The Great Pyramid is the most accurately aligned structure in existence, and it faces true north with only 3/6 of a degree error. That's very small. And the position of the North Pole moves over time, and the pyramid was actually aligned with the North Pole at one time. And the Egyptian Museum is also an attraction that one would have to visit when touring Egypt. The museum houses 120,000 artifacts and antiques that allows visitors to learn how ancient Egyptian culture molded modern day life. The ground floor is an extensive collection of papyrus and coins used by ancient Egyptians, and the first floor of the museum has artifacts from the final 2 dynasties of ancient Egypt and from the Valley of the Kings. You cannot visit Egypt without admiring the craftsmanship of the Great Sphinx of Egypt and the Abba symbol. The Great Sphinx of Egypt is a mythical creature with the body of a lion and the head of a human that was carved out of a single ridge of limestone. The Abba symbol is a monumental structure, and it's a sculpture of the pharaoh Ramses the Great and his queen Nefertari that is carved out of the mountainside along with 2 temples. And it is hard not to work up an appetite after visiting these popular historical attractions in Egypt. So let's talk about some of the delicious cuisine Egypt has to offer tourists. The cuisine of Egypt is diverse with a lot of vegetarian meals as well as flavorful meals that include seafood and various meats. Basara is a vegetarian dish that has been consumed by Egyptians since pharaonic times. The dish is made with parsley, dill, leek, crushed fava beans, onions, green bell peppers or hot chili peppers, fresh green coriander, and various spices. There is also a dish called fol madamas and tayama, and it's considered the Egyptian fast food, which is also a vegetarian dish. The fol madamas is made of simmered fava beans, and the temaya, that is also known as the Egyptian falafel, is made of crushed fava beans that were turned into a paste that they fried. Sounds delicious. In understanding that one of the most advanced cultures with the healthiest cuisine and recorded information from 3100 BC still has very architectural structures is a reason to visit within itself. And because where else in the world could you visit an attraction that even the advances in modern day technology could not replicate?